Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first iteration of Conway Conversations. This is a little bit of a talk show type thing, and we'll be talking about topics that are relevant and new to here at Conway Springs. First topic today is, of course, the play that is coming up, The Murder of Scarecrows. So we have one actor here. We have the esteemed Dr. Anthony Murray, also known as Caden Runnels.
Hi, everyone.
Hey. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to come and talk with me and the people of Conway.
Yes, I'm quite busy at the moment, working on a few videos and video productions, but other than that, I had to clear out some time for you.
Well, we all really do appreciate that, and I have a few questions to ask you of you. First one, what is your favorite part of the play, other than, what's written on the page and in the script?
Well, really, my favorite part of the play is before it even happens, is during practices. There's a lot of good times to make people laugh, and I try to do that as much as possible. But during the play, I would say making the people out in the audience laugh. That's probably my favorite part.
So you're a jokester, as always. That's a really good character trait for you. So next question, not to rush this or anything, but is there any nerves for this year's production?
No. No, there's no nerves for me. I work pretty well under pressure most of the time, and I don't know why. I think it's when I start actually doing something, the nerves kind of go away. Maybe thinking, leading up to it does kind of get nervous, but then whenever it starts happening, it's fine.
Well, that's a pretty appropriate answer. So you're cool under pressure. You don't crack too much. So that's pretty admirable.
Just like an omelet.
Okay, so what do you think would be the hardest part of this year's? What was the hardest part of this year's production? Learning lines, etc.
This year's production was a lot different from the other ones because it all takes place in a room and everyone's kind of just talking to each other. There's no people leaving scene that much. So last year there'd be 3 people-ish talking on the scene, and then they would walk off. So this year it's really everyone's there, everyone's talking, and everyone's figuring out together. So there's no time. It's just kind of like one take, that's it, and you're kind of just have to really rely on people's memorization of lines. So that would probably be the hardest part of this year, is just getting used to the new style.
Yeah, the hardest part is that it flows a lot more than last year, which last year was very choppy, people in and out. This year is everyone centralized in a room. That's fair. So because of this performance, do you plan on joining any productions in the future, like next year's or college plays or anything?
I'm guessing next year I'll probably do the play then. And then if I can, I would do the play in college. I might even hope I get a scholarship for something. I don't know. But I'll probably do something. I'll probably be part of it no matter what if I don't even get anything for it. So yes, most likely.
Okay, very respectable, very respectable. So this has been Dr. Anthony Murray, and we'll be back next time with our next guest. Hello there, everyone, and welcome back. As you can see here, we now have a new guest. We have the very aloof Shirley Foreman, also known as Cassie Brozovic.
Hello.
So, as before we did with Caden, I'm going to just ask a few questions and, get some responses from you. So the first question is, what is your favorite part of the whole play production, other than, what's written on the pages in the script? So
I kind of like how my character is kind of just off to the side and I get to just kind of watch everything too, like the crowd. Yeah.
So you like how your character connects with the audience, like you're always on the side and just seeing what's going on, trying to figure it out with them? Nice. So, is there any nerves leading up to this Friday's production?
Yes, I don't think we're quite ready, so I'm kind of anxious to see if we can get it together, and hopefully we can. But that's probably my main thing.
So do you do you believe that you'll be able to get it fully, like, solid concrete by Friday, or you think you're still going to mess up a few times, like everyone's going to mess up a few times, or just,
It's kind of natural for you to mess up. You're not going to read this script and have lines word for word. There's going to be some improv. So I'm kind of hoping we just have the main gist of things and it all just goes smoothly.
What do you think was the hardest part of this year's production?
I think the hardest part was that just throughout the entire play, it's a back and forth conversation between all the characters. So when we weren't ready for a line, it was kind of hard to get on and keep the conversation going.
So kind of like as Caden said, the entire thing is just, it's a one and done kind of thing, and it's not choppy like last year's was at all. And any other parts that you thought were difficult?
Not really. That was like the biggest thing. I didn't really think any other parts were difficult.
Okay. So do you plan on joining any productions in college? I know you're a senior, so you can't come back for next year, sadly. But do you plan on doing any theater in college at all?
I do not. With my focus on my art career, that I don't have room for anything else that I want to focus on, so.
That's sad. We'll be losing an amazing actor. So this has been Carissa B, also known as Shirley Foreman.